As I was explaining, guys, we got the equipment kind of explained as far as how this stuff operates. For this trailer, we're going to show you how it powers up. So up here, we can see that, you know, obviously we have a breaker panel and there's 120 outlets all over this trailer, which is great. We also have it set up for 240. We have this label. Right here is a switch that controls all the lights. So turn this off. That right there is the disconnect for these batteries down below. So we have 3 LiPo batteries, and they're being monitored by a charger that balances them, you know, throughout the entire operation while the lights are everything on. But anyway, this back here behind is the transfer switch box. We were talking about the trailer earlier as far as the generator being mounted on the tongue, and we saw that plug outlet for the 120. If you have a, you know, outlet for 240 to power this trailer up, this transfer switch is what will actually transfer from the trailer as far as the generator or over to the trailer's 240 supply, where you can plug it up into, you know, a 240 outlet. But anyway, that's the purpose of this stuff up here. So right now, this is set up with just a simple push of a button to fire this model up. So over here, push it, hold it. We have power. The generator's fired up. This has nothing to do with it. I'm just turning the lights back on up here. That's still powered off these batteries. The batteries, we're going to make this a little bit neater here in a little bit, but again, at this point, now the batteries are being charged constantly. They're being monitored with the charger itself. So we'll wait for the transfer switch to take place. There we go. I'm going to turn this off real quick. So we heard the transfer switch kick in, which means it's going to the generator outside. Again, we talked about the lights, green lights. I didn't say this in the, you know, a minute ago. Green lights mean that the breaker has power. Red lights means the breaker is closed and being backfed. So, phase converter, we got green lights. We're good to go. Turn each phase on. You see 2 lights going through. It's being backfed. So there we go. Phase converter is now operating. As soon as I did that, watch the 3-phase transformer over here. Now we have power to the 3-phase transformer. We're going to close it in. First one, you're going to see, first switch, everything lights up because this is a 240 Delta transformer. It's back feeding through the entire transformer and it lights up the other lights. Go ahead and close it in. Now we have 12208Y coming out to the fault current reactor. And again, you'll notice that green lights means that the fault current reactor has power. The red lights indicate the breakers are closed. So A phase, B phase, and C. Red lights means the breakers are closed, but you also notice that the voltage and the current meters come on. Again, this is monitoring on the rheostat side. The voltage will vary. That's not truly what's coming in, and these things will drop down depending on the load. They'll drop down depending on the fault as well. But again, we're getting ready to show you that as well in a minute. But right now, turn these back off. Jason is going to turn around and we're going to show you this. This is the 3-phase breaker box. I'm going to turn on the fault current reactor, A, B, and C phase one at a time, and you'll notice the green lights come on. One at a time. A phase coming on, B phase coming on, C phase coming on. So at this point, we now have power to the breaker, the main control for the instructor. At this point, we're going to take another little break, come back, and we're going to operate the 3-phase breaker and show you actually how the lines light up. And these single-phase breakers up above act like the cutouts, but these are truly 1-amp breakers that are feeding the transformers. So again, we'll take a little bit break and come back to this.